Hi there and welcome to Sonuby version 1.8 for iOS. It has taken way too long, but finally they're here. Widgets for iPhone and iPad. Widgets have been the most upvoted feature request on Sonuby's feedback board since the release of the app 2 years ago. I'll talk about why it took me so long to implement them later in this video, but first let's have a look at them. Sonuby comes with two types of widgets. The one at the top shows current and upcoming conditions for your selected location, and the one at the bottom allows you to view forecasts for up to 12 days on the iPad version of the widget. Both widgets come in 4 different sizes: small, medium, large, and extra large on the iPad. If you open up the widget settings, you can choose between showing forecasts for your current location or for one of your favorite locations you have selected inside the app. The most important setting for both widgets is the report setting. Sonuby is built around the idea that forecasting needs are different depending on your situation or the activities you do. So let's say you're a photographer and you are planning your next outdoor session. You could go to the report setting and choose from one of the 9 reports. And in our case, we would choose photography. And as you can see, you will now see the upcoming sun events as well as the expected cloud cover for Berlin. You can further customize each report and therefore create your very personal forecast widget from inside the app, but we'll get to that in a second. Besides offering the most personal and customizable widget experience out there, my primary goal was to create the most seamless widget experience out there. Most weather widgets simply open the app but don't show relevant information. Sonuby, on the other hand, will lead you right to the information that you're looking for. In the case of our configured photography widget, Sonuby will show us an extended version of the upcoming and current conditions for the selected photography report. The next day's widget behaves very similarly. We can tap on one of the days and it will lead us right to that very day so we can further explore the forecasts for that day. So technically, you can use Sonuby with widgets only and install different widgets for different locations and different configurations, and it will always show you the exact information that you're looking for. Let's now further customize the widget appearance. And we can do that by tapping on the settings button in the top right corner, then on configuration. And as you can see, there is now a list of all the available forecast variables for the daily life report. We could hide forecasts like precipitation, but we could also move up the UV index. Let's say we are interested in that. And if we go back to the home screen, we can see that there is now the forecast for UV index for the upcoming 6 days. You can also configure the widgets from within the app settings. Let's see how we do that. And from here, you can simply go to whichever widget you would like to configure and select the specific report. And similarly to the configuration screen we've seen before, we can also move the forecasts and hide the forecasts for that specific report and widget. So as you can see, Sonuby brings widgets to a whole new level, and it doesn't stop there. In the future, I will further extend the existing widget functionality, but I will also add new widget types such as a radar map, and I will also bring widgets to Android. The reason why it takes so long for me to implement widgets into Sonuby and why it's only available on iOS for now is because I'm using a technology called Flutter. Flutter allows you to develop apps for multiple platforms such as Android and iOS with just one single code base. The problem is that Flutter currently doesn't support widgets both on iOS and Android. So in order to support widgets, I have to write a whole new application for both iOS and Android. And as you can imagine, that's quite a lot of work to do and the reason why it's taking so long for me to implement widgets into Sonuby. Also, I had to recently start working as a freelancer again because after 1 year of working full-time on Sonuby, I ran out of resources, and that is another reason why everything is taking a bit longer than it usually does. Of course, I'm going to continue working on Sonuby as much as possible, and I have no plans of stopping the development of the app anytime soon. And last but not least, this update also adds support for 4 new languages: Italian, Spanish, French, and Portuguese. If you want to dive deeper into the bits and bolts of this update, have a look at the release blog post linked in the description below. I really can't wait to hear what you think about these widgets. And if you like them, please consider telling your friends and family about them, writing a review on the App Store because it helps the app to get discovered better. And if you can, maybe subscribe to the monthly or annual subscription. I would very much appreciate it, and thanks a lot for your time.